Hello, how you guys doing? What's going on? Welcome to Deep Newer News. I am your host Gigi, and I got my girl Sean B here, and we want to talk about. Hold on, sorry about that. And we are here to talk about Tyrone and Lulu. Call it the Tyrone and Lulu sector. We want to know, how did he die? We are here to talk about it. I just decided to make this a whole sector, you guys. So I want you guys to hit that link. I want you guys to talk to us about the latest and the new information that you have heard. I will do the research on social media and I will bring up the post. So let's talk. Let's start with you, Sean. Any new updates? Have you heard about Tyrone?
No, I haven't. Mm-mm. Basically, I get all my Tyrone stuff from you, boo.
Got it. Okay. I want to know, people in the comment section, have you guys heard any new things about Tyrone? If you have, press one or come up here and hit that link. All right. I definitely want to hear from you. Okay. So man, I just want to talk about the last live stream that I did with Tyrone, a friend named Looney. You know, everybody is tuning in. It was so helpful, it was so eye opening to hear what he said and to piggyback to that interview. What did you take from it, Sean?
I took authenticity, pain, um, a void in his heart, and he wants justice for his friend. He's really hurt. That man uh, said that he buried three friends in 1 month. So I heard a lot of pain, confusion,
All
and
right.
and a little bit of anger.
Got it. Okay, Nail, how you doing? Your thoughts. Talk to me, Nail.
Hello, Gigi. Hey, Sean. How are you ladies doing tonight?
Blessings.
Hey, chat. So give me the question again. I was calling in.
What did you want to say?
Oh, okay. I know you was asking about had I heard any new information,
I did.
and I don't think I heard any. Well, I did hear a little bit of new information, but I think it was from FME Polo.
Just
But I
tell
was,
us. Just
I
tell us what
was,
you
he
heard.
was just stating that the guy Jason, he went to Gainesville 2 times. So the first time when he went to Gainesville was with Renee and her daughter. They picked him up, but he went down there again, and I remember hearing
Time out. I thought Polo said that he was not in the car,
he was not in the car the second time.
but he was in the car the first
The
time.
first time he was in the car, and
Lord
so
have mercy if
and
that's not confusing.
right, and so what I was thinking, and hear me out, just hear me out, and you can, if
But
somebody
time out,
remember.
because I still don't understand. When was the first time? What date is the first time?
Okay, so the first time was the day when I think it was the 27th, the day that happened when Natasha was saying that Renee went down to Gainesville and she didn't let the Davis family know. That was the first day when they went down. And Renee went down, but Renee and her daughter went back a second time on the 30th, and that's when she asked Jason to bring the Maserati. I think that is what he was saying. So, because somebody was in his comments saying you don't know what you're talking about, and he was going back and forth with that person and saying he had receipts. So yeah, that's what I heard. That's the latest I heard.
So the second, you said the first time he went up there in the car, the second time he did not, and he just gave her the car
Yeah, he
uh
went up to give her that his
when you
vehicle.
say went up where? Went up to Gainesville, went up where?
Yes, I'm sorry. The first time Renee and her daughter picked him up to go to Gainesville, picked Jason up to go to Gainesville the
What
day they
city were
found
they
out.
in? What city were they in?
I believe they were wherever they from Fort Lauderdale
So they were
to
in
go to
Fort
Gainesville.
Lauderdale. So,
Mhm.
okay, so let's just make this clear. So we have Renee and her daughter goes to pick up Jason in Fort Lauderdale, and they travel to from Fort Lauderdale to Gainesville to see Tyrone, which he's brain dead. Then after that, they go back to Fort Lauderdale, and then the next time you're saying that Jason went back up to Gainesville, but this time he just drove the Maserati up to Gainesville
Yes, ma'am.
to drop it off to the
To
mother,
drop it off to Renee. Yes.
to Renee. Okay.
Or
So how
Rena. I
did he
think
get
that's what
home?
how did you call her name? Rena.
How did he
So
get home?
go ahead, Sean.
I'm not sure. I was just kind of what they. You know how when I'm watching even Gigi use
Yeah,
other
but hold on. That's a good question, Nell. We ain't gonna let you slide. How did
no,
he get
no, I
home?
don't want you to let me slide. But I was watching another platform and she was showing clips and she didn't show the rest of the information for FME Polo. And I meant to go over and see the rest of the live before I got on the tour, but I kind of got on the tour and forgot. So,
Oh, thank
um,
you. I appreciate it.
but I will go back and get I will I will go back and finish listening to get more information, but I wondered if anybody else in the chat saw that and heard that as well.
Did anybody in the chat hear that and see that?
Well,
Okay.
I do know that Renee had the Maserati because she was driving it the day of the funeral. I know that. And then remember, Auntie Natasha said that Dro had let either a sister or a female cousin or somebody borrow it, and she never took it back. So I'm wondering, excuse me, how did if if Dro let someone borrow it, who took it to Jason? Because Jason was supposed to be cleaning it for Dro. So I guess the person that Dro let borrow it took it to Jason for him to clean it. And Auntie Natasha just didn't know that Dro was making moves with the car. You know what I mean? She just didn't know. Last she knew, he let somebody borrow it, and that's all Auntie Tasha knew. But Looney himself said that Jason had the Maserati because he was supposed to be cleaning it for Dro.
Yes, and
Why was
he
the
did.
Maserati? Why was the Maserati required in Gainesville? That's a big question for me.
That's a big question for all of us, I think. But Polo, he did have the receipts where Dro and Jason was having conversation about the car starting on Christmas, and he was sending Dro pictures of the car being clean because yes, Jason was cleaning his car and getting it prepared and ready for when he came back to Fort Lauderdale.
So then the question remains, why did Renee insist on him bringing the car up there or to Gainesville? Why did she insist on that? And how the hell did Jason get back home?
Another thing I heard was that
You just, I guess she don't got the answer. You
no, I
Right,
don't
right,
have
right.
the I don't know. Like I was telling you, Gigi, I didn't go and finish listening
got
to
it.
the live.
Got
I'm
it. So
Right,
sure
she
it's
don't
probably
know.
on the live.
Okay.
right, right, right.
Because they were saying that I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Oh, you really lost it. So- I thought she was gonna regain it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I regained it. I'm sorry.
okay.
I was thinking and I had just muted it.
I was like, well, let's give her some time so she can regain them thoughts.
Yeah, he
Right.
was saying that dang it. It went out of my head. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, boy. I was
You okay?
it was like I was speaking out loud, but it was rhetorical.
Oh
Um
no, that's it came back
okay.
to me. I was thinking the same way you was thinking because when Jamar yesterday or the day he was on, my days are running together. But when Jamar stated that Renee asked or Renee found out that Jason had the Maserati and the Maserati ended up with Renee, I was like, wow. I even mentioned it. I think I even put it in the comments. What mother care about a car while your son laying in the hospital fighting for his life? So I had that same thought as well.
Right. And people are saying, you wouldn't want somebody to have your son's car. Well, I would say take my son's car and park it in his driveway. I wouldn't say to drive it all the way up to Gainesville. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he can drive it back home. I would say go park it in my driveway or go park it in Dro's driveway. But go park the car. You know what I mean? Bring me the key, but to drive it all the way to Gainesville though, that makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. You don't want him to have it, but you're going to let him drive it 3-4 hours for nothing. What was the significance of that? That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she thought that Jason was going to try to drive off with it. Maybe she just want to collect all the her son's belongings that she felt that was valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably collecting the money. She's just like, my son about to die. I need to collect all the valuables. Give me
Yeah.
that. Give me that. Give me that.
Yep. Cause I'm greedy. Yep. Give me all of it. Give me, even though I ain't entitled to it. Give it all to me. Not
Yeah,
I'm
because
about to
she don't
go.
want that father and them other side of family to get shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
gotta hurry up and give me that shit. I don't give a damn. Drive that shit to me now.
I said what I said. I may not want nobody in my son's stuff, but I'm not gonna ask somebody to drive away from my son's home to bring me his belongings. That makes no sense. And I'm talking about me, not Renee. If my son had met his demise, I am not going to ask the person that my son asked to clean his car to drive away from my son's home to bring it to me. I would instead ask that person, can you please take that car to my son's driveway, lock it up, and I tell him where to put the keys. I'm not going to have him drive 3-4 hours to bring it to me. For what? How am I going to drive 2 cars? Oh, the daughter drove one and I'm going to drive the other one. Maybe that's how he got home. Maybe that's how Jason got home. Gigi, he hopped in the car with one of them.
Mm.
That's some really that's really diabolical right there. Like your son is in a hospital transitioning and all you could think about is material things. That car wouldn't have brought him his life back. People are really screwed up, man. That's crazy.
Well, let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. If you got something to say, feel free to hit that link. And you know what I prefer? I know y'all be telling me this person said it and this person said it, but I prefer when y'all just come up here, listen to the people, and just say, this is what you heard. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like going on a goose chase and listening because I'll be listening. I'll be like, oh, okay. I'd rather for you to do a commentary on it when you come up here because it's coming from your perspective and you're more passionate about it and you feel something about it more than I possibly do. Because I might look at it and be like, okay, this still not telling me much, you know.
Right.
But whatever you see, I think you should hit that link and tell us, your point of view from that and why it means so much for you to want to point out.
That's
Because we
crazy.
still ain't close to the murderer. We still ain't close to getting no justice. So I mean him, Jason going up there twice times, I mean, it's still not telling me nothing. At
Right.
the
And
end of it all.
the only thing that I blame Jason for is not speaking up sooner, rather to the family or to Looney, another friend that they cool with. Like, seemingly, this hit everybody like a ton of bricks.
But I will say this, just to be on the other side and keep the show going on. I talk to the mama. That's all I need to talk about. The mama know, and that's it. I don't need to talk to anybody else. As long as the mother know, I don't need to run a social media about my friend business as long as his mom know.
Mm, I don't. Maybe he just don't. He ain't the sharpest, tool in the drawer. Because if I see you moving shady, and I hear the other family asking questions.
But a lot of people, they don't feel like it's their business to get into family drama. He's not a family. That's not his business. He probably feel a lot of people feel like that. That's for their family to work out. You got your own shit. And a lot of guys, they don't want to be in people business unless they gay.
Well, I don't know about the gay part, Gigi, but what I'm saying is,
If you in everybody business, most straight men mind their business. They
right, right,
not
right, and
all
I
into trying to
understand.
cause drama or going back. He said, she said. Because if he go back to Natasha, that's being messy as hell. After the mom told you, don't tell nothing. That's
Exactly,
messy, and
and
that's
I hear
backstabbing.
that's not. I don't think it's backstabbing
It
when you
is.
hear. I don't think it's backstabbing when you hear the family have questions. It ain't. He said. She said. If he go to the father and say, "Well, they came and got me. I was there before y'all got there." That's not. He said. She said. That's him telling the
But if
father.
I told you, Sean, don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. I trusted you enough to call and pick you up. I didn't have to call you.
No, you didn't. But
Okay.
you did. But you
Okay,
did.
but I got this. This is our family. You're not a Davis and you're not a Jennings. So don't overstep.
I would have. That's all I'm saying, Gigi. I
I
would
hear
have.
you. But a
Because
lot of
this is
people
my
don't want to be
friend.
involved
This
in
is
their in
because this is my friend, and
your
y'all
friend,
moving
but not
shady as
your
hell.
family. Not your
Y'all moving
family.
shady as hell. I'm telling y'all moving shady, man. I'm telling, and that's why the Davis family ain't talking to him now. That's why the Davis family ain't talking to him now. Because what he could have told him, he didn't. He didn't tell him nothing at all. That's all I'm saying. He didn't tell him anything. Nothing at all.
You got a whole mama there. Talk to the mom.
Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
You got a whole sister there. Talk to the sister.
And they had no answers. None. The whole world knows that the Davis family had no answers. None. At all. They didn't even know Jason was there. That's not breaking some kind of code. The code is between him and his friend, not the friend and the mama. The code ain't even with the friend and Lulu. The code is with him and Dro. I'm not
Oh,
leaving my friend hanging like that. I'm not.
we, we got Sandra here. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Sandra? Sandra.
Hey Gigi.
Girl, don't let me
Hey
start
everybody.
yelling. I ain't trying to yell today.
Um, First of all, I didn't get a chance to see when with the friend talking to you guys, and I updated myself on it. And I want to also, with the panel, I want to apologize about the friend because I was really going hard with him on the simple fact of Dro is his friend, and he was moving like he didn't really want to say nothing about Jason. But once I heard what was going on, it's starting to make me think that, and seeing the mama at the meeting or whatever, it's starting to make me think that it's something with this sister too. I think the sister was there, and I think by the sister being there, it's gonna implicate Renee, or whatever her name, Rena. It's gonna implicate Rena. It's gonna implicate Lulu. And it may sound crazy, but right now I'm kind of thinking it's more. It's. I hate to say this, but it's just something weird about it that I want to say. Lulu didn't do this. Like it was somebody else, and Lulu getting the heat up off of her. Like, no, I'm gonna put this nigga out there, Jason, and just say that a close friend. It took Polo to let us know who this close friend was. And then, if I'm not mistaken, when Jason and Jamal had the conversation on live, didn't Jason tell Jamal that Lulu sent him the picture of Tyrone, or am I mistaken?
I
Child,
can't
I don't
remember.
know.
Because
I
if
can't
All
I'm
I know
remember
correct,
now.
is
he
I'm so
stated to Jamal
confused.
that
Oh,
Lulu
this
sent
what I
him the
want to
picture.
know.
But earlier today, with the
Hold on,
lady
wait.
that was
This
just
what
up
I want to
there
know.
saying that she looked at the live with Polo, he said that the picture was sent to the sister. Lulu sent the picture to the sister, and the
Listen,
sister sent this picture to Jason. And
listen,
now that, or am I wrong? I want somebody to correct
girl.
me
I'm
if I'm
you
wrong,
confused.
because this is what
Look. I'm
I know I
confused.
heard. Like
All
he
I gotta
said
say is I'm
that Lulu
confused.
sent him that picture, and my thing is this: if Lulu sent you the picture, bump the car, why would you be the first one? And it go and also too, Polo touched on the point, but he kept going. He said that the sister is federally is under federal investigation, and he kept going. But that kind of like threw a flag in my mind. I'm like, the sister under federal investigation, I believe the family know it, and they run into the commissioner, to the city hall or whatever. Them people in the city hall really looking at them like, what y'all, like really, they have no interest in it. But I'm thinking that if by them being like that, if the feds got their hands on this case, then the city ain't gonna do nothing. They can't do nothing because it's a federal investigation going on. And now that in the midst of this federal investigation, somebody has been murdered, which is the son of Rena. And Rena, you was on last time we heard, it was supposed to be she on the insurance policy with Lulu. If you keep Lulu out of it, like she told a friend Jamal, don't bring up Lulu name. Don't bring up name. Okay, if you keep Lulu out of it, that keep her in good standings with this policy. Like, okay, I'm keeping her out of it. But then at the same time, for Lulu to throw that out there, like it was me and a close friend, and like Polo said, now all the heat on Jason, all eyes is on Jason. We ain't really seen Lulu down in the chat or sneaking and geeking, trying to put little stuff, and we knowing how you call it out, Gigi. That's Lulu. We haven't seen none of this. So it's like giving me now, and Renee, you tried to spend this money on this funeral and do all of this to make it seem as though it's not about the money, when it really is. The two trips that he said, about Jason going up there on the two trips, didn't drove gas up in a BMW? So you got the BMW gassing up like they're going to Gainesville. You got Lulu car that was seen in the videos, and then you got Jason with his car that was supposed to be trailing the sister going back up there. But if I'm not mistaken, Polo said on his live too, he say her like the car blew, the motor or something. I'm insinuating if you say the car blew, it got to be the motor. So this is why just the truck is there, and the sister, you either got another car. This is where that red car tapping in that nobody don't seem to kind of see. Like, we keep forgetting about that, or we'll go past that, but that may be the red car. Y'all trying to get it together, and the sister done had Jason to come on. Think Renee, even he say Renee picked him up, but I want to say the sister had something to do with it too. Like, and you was probably in this red car and screened up the scene and did all of this, and we go back to Dro, the impact of him being hit across the head, and these people, Polo saying that the autopsy been sent to higher ups. This is why it took so long. Renee, it took you 30 days to have this boy funeral, and you ain't keeping the other side of the family in the loop. And now we're really seeing the Davis family, they kind of falling back with the information they giving certain people, I would say, like Jason. And don't forget, Polo said he talked to the daddy. So these people knowing what's going on, they just choosing the bag back, but they still on justice for Dro because they know it was foul play in it. But really, I think them people got the pieces to this puzzle, and they know who did it. And Renee, for you to keep saying justice for Dro, what is the justice if, like somebody said in one of the other platforms I was looking at, how do you want justice for your son if you didn't want an investigation? You implicating that no murder occurred, like nothing foul occurred. So what are you doing this for? And I feel like you trying to, because them people not reaching out to you. Gainesville, I feel like they not reaching out to you because it's in federal hands now. And this is why nothing is really being broadcast on the news, because of, I remember Miss Tamala saying that, like, y'all don't know this bigger than what it is. And this is why none of this information is flowing together, because the higher up authorities, they're withholding information, and us as the public, we're piecing it together. But I really think the sister got something to do with it too. And if the sister got something to do with it, everybody falls. Even Lulu, like even Lulu too, like, because I don't know, y'all. Like, why would you send that picture to his sister? Like, why not even Renee first? The boy Jason said Lulu sent him that picture, and the Lulu sent him the picture, and oh my God, Lulu sent him the picture, and then
Gigi, let
Polo
me
turned
jump in
around and
here right
said
quick. Gigi,
the
let me jump
sister
in here right
sent
quick.
the
Okay, go
Let me
ahead,
picture
jump in
to
here right
Sandra.
quick.
Jason.
Sandra.
Why would Jason be so
No, no,
quiet
no.
if the
Sandra.
heat on him right now?
Sandra.
Maybe Jason was messing with the sister, because Jamal
Sandra.
did say he's a ladies man. He get the girls,
Sandra. Sandra. Sandra.
and the daughter maybe not set her own brother up. Who knows?
Sandra.
I don't know,
Hello?
y'all. What y'all think?
Can you hear me? Sandra. Sandra. Y'all get the likes up for Sandra.
She must can't hear you, Gigi.
Get the likes
Hello.
up, y'all. Get the
She
likes
must
up for
can't hear you.
Sandra. Get the likes
San-
up. Go ahead,
Sandra.
Sean.
Okay. So I asked when
I can
this
hear
person.
now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've been calling you, baby. We've been calling you.
Okay, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, I've been asking about the red car since Jason hit the scene. In fact, I said, is the BMW red? Is that the red car? Right? I said that. Number two, why are all these vehicles going to Gainesville? That's number two. Number three, why did Renee, Rena, whatever the hell Dro mother name is, not want anybody communicating with the Davis family? Why not? That is suspect to me. Why not? That's not street code. That's a cover up. That's a cover up. Anybody got any speculation on why she wouldn't want anybody to talk to the Davis family?
I think she don't believe that there was, in my opinion, Renee, whatever she's called, she failed Tyrone from the very start of this whole entire thing. For her to continue to be cool with the woman who he was last with, knowing the situation, and then going down to that city hall meeting, and the thing she said that stuck out to me was, my son, what did she say? My son passed away. And if your son passed away, then why are you here seeking justice? Because passed away and unaliving somebody is two different things. So it's like she don't want the justice for her son. She just saving face because of what she more worried about what the bloggers and the YouTubers and the Facebookers are saying about her than she is getting justice for Dro. So, I'm like you, Sean. I feel like everything is suspect, and I feel like, and just like what Chandra was saying, and yes, Chandra, you were correct. He did say that the sister sent him the picture, but why would they be passing around the picture of Dro while he's laying there on his quote unquote deathbed? So, it just, all of it is just seeming crazy to me.
And I believe that they don't want to talk to the Davis family because the Davis family will be able to connect the dots. The Davis family will be able to put together all of the motives. And like someone said, and we've been saying from the beginning, follow the money. Dro was taken care of and blessing everybody. However he could, he did. I dare say that truck driving was not his only source of income. And I'm not speaking ill of him at all. We get it how we get it. You see what I'm saying? Some people put their toys down and some people don't. Some people do add toys to their toy box. You know what I'm saying? And they were accustomed to a certain standard of living, you know, and I am willing to believe that he was taking care of his mother as well. And she knew that once he was gone, some stuff was about to end. But back to the Davis family, I believe that's why she didn't want nobody talking to them because they would be able, knowing the history, knowing everything that we don't know, they would be able to connect all the dots. Because otherwise there is you care so much about your son, you're going so hard about this one. Because what did she say? If y'all think I ain't gonna ride this one till the last breath, till my last breath, I'm gonna. Okay, well, I can't tell, because why aren't you being transparent about everything with the family, not social media, with the family? Your son had two sides of his existence: her family and his father's family. And damn the resentments and stuff. We're talking about finding out justice for your son. You can't have it both ways. You want justice, but you ain't saying nothing. It's a reason for that. And she ain't fooling me. There's a reason for that.
All right, Rosetta, I would love to hear your thoughts. How you doing, baby?
Hi, my love. Let me back something up here.
All right, back it on up, Rosetta. You guys get the
Okay.
likes up. We need the likes up. If you guys want to continue to keep this channel alive and keep the Tyrone and Lulu sector, we need your likes up. It is very important. Go ahead, Rosetta. You have the floor.
Okay. Now, I watched True Crime today, and she played Polo. And Polo said something that caught my eye. And I did save the video. I don't know how to send it to you, but I did save it. I have it. He said that the father reached out to him and asked him to investigate this. Okay, that's how he got involved. The father got him involved. The other thing is Rena has some psychological issues. I don't think she mean bad. I think she got some issues. And it's showing in her appearance and in her verbiage. She got some problems, but it's still Lulu. Don't forget that. It's still Lulu. Lulu had more access to T2 than any of them. Okay? The other thing is what Looney said, he said a lot and it was very good. And we can't lose perspective on it. He said we got to learn how to respect the mother, even though she was wrong in certain things. We're questioning her, we're scrutinizing her, but it's still Lulu. It's still Lulu. We know this lady got some problems, okay? But they're not worth focusing on. What we need to focus on is that quiet mouse in the background that's not opening her mouth to say anything concerning this deal. Like Polo said, everybody focusing on the mama, but it's still Lulu. Lulu had access to him last from the beginning to the end. Now, as far as this town meeting, I really thank Tamala for opening our eyes on what that meeting was about. For her to show up like that, and it is out of line for what that meeting was for, there's some problems. And Polo also said while he was there, the sister was there. The sister was there with her mother. Okay. And I was looking at the lady that was standing next to her. They got the same eyes. That might be the sister. She might have just lost some weight. Okay. But please try not to focus so much on the downfalls of the mother because it's still Lulu. We need to put this where it belongs. Lulu owed the Davis family some answers. She had not given it to them. Everybody's speculating, and she's sitting behind the scenes looking, watching, and paying attention. And this is the whole, and I will never lose perspective on the fact that Miss Lulu is responsible for T2's demise. However it happened, whoever participated, it's still Lulu. Because there's a third party in there that happened to be the one that did that to him. And she's connected. I don't think that's the mother. I think the mother got caught up in the money deal of it. And her thing is authoritative. She wants you to know she the head Negro in charge, okay? Because she the mama. So she out there pulling rank, getting all the attention on her, saying all these off the wall things and making people questioning her. Okay, we're going to question the fact that we know you got some psychological problems. But the fact is, Lulu, she got some real hands-on in this whole movement. And the other thing is, guess what, guys? This thing ain't over. They're investigating. They're investigating. You got cars. You got $500,000. All this stuff missing. You got lies. On True Crime, they said there was 5 different stories told to the dispatcher, and she played them. 5 different stories. Lulu never called in. Everybody called in but Lulu. She didn't call the dispatcher and report this. So it makes you wonder, why are people focusing on Rena? Because she's mentally off. Okay, she's getting your attention, and she wants everybody to know she the head HR or whatever in charge because she the mama. But she don't own that position. And she's jealous of the fact that the Davis raised her child and she wants her position back. That's how I feel about it. This whole thing is going off the wall to a whole different avenue when it should be staying focused on Miss Lulu. Like Polo said, it's still Lulu. Everybody focuses on Rena. Rena has not emotionally put her, a mother that don't cry every time she mentioned her child's name. She's not emotional. She only cried on that video so we can hear it. Hollering Jesus, Jesus, Jesus with all this static behind her. So let's not lose focus. It's still Lulu. Okay, that's what I had to share. I just want y'all to know that lady is not the important factor here. She's just in the middle somewhere. It's still Lulu.
I'm definitely not losing focus at all. Someone mentioned about Jason, and we know Jason got there by way of Dro's mother, but I don't even give her that mental grace. She runs a whole tax preparation business. That woman ain't mental. She may be disconnected from the loss of her son, but I dare say that's because she didn't raise him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But that's my personal opinion. I don't I gather from what everybody is saying he loved his mother. He adored her. I get it. But I was simply speaking on the whole car situation. But Lulu, oh, she's definitely number one. She can think ain't nobody focusing on her. You know, she can think it, but it's not true.
Well,
Lulu gonna be the first
it
one going
appears to
down.
me, it appears
Oh,
to me that people are focusing on Rena more than they're focusing on Lulu. And the other thing is, the only person told you how they got there was Jason. And if he part of the culprit, why would you believe him? He could have drove himself there. He could have already been there. How did all of them get to Gainesville that fast?
exactly.
From
That
what I
so
hear, it is a 4-hour drive from where they
right,
are.
right. So that's
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying. We're asking the questions. I don't believe everything that came out of Jason's mouth. I don't. I don't,
okay,
Miss Rosetta.
so
Not at all.
that's why I say everything's being aimed at the mother, and all these other people are talking. But the only person I need to hear from to believe is Miss Lulu, because I don't believe none of them. I do
Yeah,
believe Jason was there. Don't misunderstand me. I believe he was there and may have played a part in it. But as far as him being picked up by them, he the only one told us that. All Polo told us was that he was at the hospital. He didn't say how he got there. Jason said that. He could be lying because what Polo said, he was saying he was here when he was there. He was here when he was there. He was supposed to be at some other stuff, but he was asking people to send him pictures and videos to show that he was there when he really wasn't there. And Polo said he got into Jason's phone. And there's some stuff that has not been told to us that's in
who
that
got
phone.
who got into Jason's phone?
Polo.
How?
Polo said, I got into his phone.
And I'm asking, do you know how? Did he say how?
He did not say how. And I don't believe when a person is investigating something for the Davis that they're going to, tell people everything that it takes to get what they're getting. I believe
Right.
I believe Polo was hired by the father because even if he's not like professionally in that role, he does it in his profession on the side. So the best person for the whole deal is to get somebody that everybody ain't gonna expect to be there. And see, people running their mouth and they talking, and I don't mean us, I'm talking about the people involved are running their mouth and they talking, but Polo do got some receipts. And he said Jason need to get a Davis family his phone. If he's so innocent, he need to get him his phone and let him see what's in there. Because I already know what's in there because I've been in it. That's what he said. And I believe
Mm.
Polo. like I said from the beginning, I think somebody hired Polo to do all this because Polo don't know none of them.
What time out? Didn't Natasha say give his ass some grace? Now which one is it?
Give who
Exactly.
grace?
Jason.
Natasha don't know what Polo and the father talked about.
Okay, so the Polo and the father and Natasha, that's two
This
different
is
groups.
this is the father's investigator. He
Okay, I
put
thought they
Polo
was
in
all
it.
in it together. I'm sorry.
No,
I did
no.
too.
Polo said the father reached out to him and told him to find out what he can. And that's
Well,
what he's
this is
doing.
breaking
And
news.
so and
The
so a
father
grown
hired Polo. Let's get the likes up. Breaking news over here. The
All
father
right.
hired
and so a
Polo. Get the
grown
likes up.
man
Thanks, Rosetta. Keep on breaking it, girl.
and
Yes,
so
ma'am.
a grown man gave Polo their phone for him to go through it.
What do you mean a grown man?
Isn't Jason a grown man?
Honey, I said T2's father.
Right.
T2's father, who is
Right.
grown, reached out to Polo from what Polo said and asked him to look into this.
And you said Polo went through Jason's phone.
I said Polo have access to the phone. Yes. He knows what's in it. That's what he told us.
Right.
And he
Right.
said Jason need to give his phone to the Davidson to look into since he claimed he's so innocent on all these internets. But he said he ain't innocent and he need to prove it by showing them his phone. And he said he not gonna do that because he know what's in it.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like Jason is part of the problem. But
He's part of the problem. But he
stay
probably came through Lulu.
uh, all right, well stay right there, Rosetta, honey. I gotta hear more from you. Okay,
Okay.
Scorpio, you gotta fix your background. I'll come back. You're not ready for me. You guys, please fix your background so I won't hear the echo. Chris, are you there?
Yes.
Go ahead. You have the floor, Chris.
There's no way possible he can get into Jason's phone without him having his phone. Who he work for? T-Mobile?
You asking me the question?
Yeah,
I think you need to ask Polo.
because
Polo got some
that's
Polo
not
got
even
some
possible.
yes, it is possible.
Polo seem to have a lot of information that don't nobody else have. When you
Well,
agree?
what you don't understand is that that's his social media hack. He does investigative work. So the father reached out to him, and I told y'all this before that the least person that you expect is going to be involved to look at stuff behind the scenes is going to be somebody that's out of the blue you don't know. I told y'all this a long time ago.
Okay,
Polo is investigating this situation for the father.
okay. I don't know how true that is, but the Auntie Natasha said don't even pay attention to Jason, right? And Polo said on his video, he was saying that go back and watch his video when he said it was an accident. So which one is it with him?
I ain't never heard him say that, but
Yeah, on the
the
video that
video
he
that's recently put out by True Crime, Polo is talking, and he talked a long time on that video. What you need to do is go back and check it.
no,
Okay?
we watched
We
it on
don't
this
have
channel
answers.
together.
We don't have answers to how he get what. But he came up
That's
in this
very
thing with
important. That's very
he,
important.
he came up with a whole lot. It's not important to us. What's important is that he report back to the father what he know and what he got.
You have to be accurate though, you know?
What do you mean?
The things that he say, it will have to be true.
I don't understand that question.
No, what I'm saying is the things that he put out, like all of his receipts and things that he put out, it would have to be true, right? I'm
All
not
I can
I'm
say
I
not
don't
I'm
is
not
know,
that
but
the
that's what I don't understand. How it's only 376 likes. Y'all get them goddamn likes
get
up.
them likes up.
Ah!
Get
Get
them
them
lights up,
lights up.
y'all. We
Come
got a
on.
beautiful person on there.
Yes.
Gigi is a beautiful person doing a
Thank
good
you.
job. Get them likes up.
Yeah, I got a platform for y'all to speak and to have this conversation and spread this awareness. Y'all can do better for Jason on that one. Come on, get
Yep.
them likes up for Jason. All right.
But
And
that
hit that
song that they
cash
came
app.
out with, that was a really nice song. I donated to the family earlier. They go fund me.
All
Well,
right,
praise
Chris.
you for that.
All right, Chris. Anything? That's all Chris had. I'm gonna bring you back down. Okay. Joetta,
Yeah,
how you doing, Joetta?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful.
We got Joetta. We got Rosetta. Y'all related?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. Hey,
No,
I'm
ma'am.
new to all of this YouTube,
Lord have mercy.
but no. So I have some things that I'm questioning behind all of this. So Lulu said she was at the hospital with a friend. Was the friend Jason? She didn't say with the friend and the mama, just the friend.
It was four people there: the sister, the mama, Jason, and Lulu.
Okay. And then Jason had the car. So why did Jason need a ride if he had Dro's truck?
Ask Jason.
Why did he go over to the auntie house to get the truck to wash it? Was that part of Lulu plan to get the truck to Renee? Why didn't it get returned to the auntie?
Well, I would say it like this: if I get some money to buy my sister a car, I'm gonna do something to help out.
So yes, all of that is just sounding very, very, very suspicious to me. And to me, Renee comes off as a person, I don't know, yes, she is grieving, but the fact that she did not raise her son and she's not going hard for her son, it's like he did a lot to, you know how when people don't have their mother love and they try to overshower them with stuff or they love on them. I think that's what was happening with Dro and his mama. And at the end of the day, she's still not showing that man no love.
That's what we think.
Yes.
I believe she's out of character because there's some problems upstairs.
And why are you telling everybody to shut up? Don't say nothing.
Cause she ain't got it together.
Telling his friend, man,
Mentally, you'd be surprised at people in their high activeness when they have a psychological issue.
yes. And then I want to know where did all of this
Well,
trouble
hold on,
take?
Joetta. You want to role play? I can role play that mindset.
Go ahead. Come on.
Okay, I'm hashtag role play so y'all know what I'm doing. Okay, role play. Sometimes I can't explain it, but I can role play it out. And she want to know the mindset of Renee. Why is she telling people to be quiet? All right, go ahead, Rosetta.
I would say,
No, I'm
don't.
sorry, Joetta. I'm sorry, Rosetta. I
Okay,
get them
okay, it's
confused.
okay.
I thought me and you
Joetta.
were about to role play. What you want me to say?
No, just be yourself, Joetta.
Be
You
Rena.
you want me to ask the questions that I had?
Yeah. What if Renee was if I'm Renee right here in your face, what would you say to her?
Renee, Miss Renee, why are you telling everybody to be quiet and don't say nothing? You told Jason, don't tell nobody. Now that I kind of get because let us see. I don't like stuff hidden, social media and all of that stuff neither. I get that. But to tell the friend at the wake to keep Lulu name, the last person that saw your son alive, out of his mouth and just don't mention her no more, that alone sounds like a big old cover up. Why are you doing that?
Because I don't want my son's situation out here to be a spectacle. Look at him. Look what they're doing to him. I want the police to investigate this, and I think that's the right thing to do. And I'm praying and I'm believing in God. God is going to work it out. I know you may not believe in Him, but I have faith that God is going to work it out. So I'm just letting them know. I mean, this is a whole shit show, and it's been a shit show for over a month. We are going away from trying to find justice for my son. Y'all are putting stuff in my past about me leaving my son in 10 months. Y'all don't know what I was going through. I have to relive all that trauma. Y'all got so much judgment on me. I just lost my last son. You guys don't have no respect for me. You don't respect my son. You don't care for my son. How could you respect and care and love for my son when you treat his mom so bad? You got us out here fighting, me and the Davidson family. I mean, business and messages,
You did
putting
that.
all
You
out.
did that.
No, I did not. I didn't do anything. Why are
What
you
you
yelling at
mean?
me?
You
See,
did that.
now, Joetta, I've been respectful to you. I'm not yelling at you, but I'm not gonna take that tone. I'm speaking to you. Have questions for me. You want to
Yes.
talk to me. I
And
don't
if
even
you
know
okay, so,
you.
okay, so if you're trying to really get justice, what all have you told Gainesville Police Department? Did you even tell them that Lulu was the last?
What Joetta? What makes you think you have the right to question me?
Because we trying to solve the case.
You not trying to
We
solve
want
shit. You
it.
don't care.
We want
You're not
justice.
no investigator.
We want
Have,
justice.
what have you called the Gainesville Police Department yet? Let me see your phone records.
I wasn't
How
there.
many
You know,
times
like
have
I
you
said,
called?
but the
You don't have
family,
to be
I'm
there to
sure.
call. Looney came out here the other day and told y'all he wants y'all to call the Gainesville to get them on this case, and you have yet to do that.
No,
So you get on this social media and you
I
run
did.
your mouth like it's gossip because that's what you love to do, but you're not doing the work. It's been over a month, and you can't even tell me you have called or you have records that you have called Gainesville Police Department
You are
to
right.
inquire
I'm just
about
following it on social.
Tyrone. And there you go again. I give you the utmost respect. But when I'm talking, you want to overtalk me. You have yelled at me, and I don't appreciate it. And that's
Can
why I
I
don't
have
go
a
back
piece
and
of that?
forth.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
have a piece of that?
Yeah.
Nah, this was for Joetta. Shit.
Oh, go ahead,
I already
Joetta.
told you. When I tell you I have never been on YouTube until I found the page and
Hold on,
start
y'all.
following it somehow.
I got scared when Rosetta asked for a piece.
I done went down the rabbit hole with y'all.
Okay, Mallory. It says devices. Okay, Mallory. You your audio in the background is a lot of noise, sweetheart. Can you please fix that before I bring you up here? My goodness. My goodness. All right, did you fix it, Mallory?
Yes. All
Okay. I still hear some noise in the
right, let me
background.
look and I'll be back. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot of noise out there. All right. I'm just gonna let Rosetta go ahead. You wanted to speak, but I gotta
Okay,
prepare myself for you. But I'm not
Miss
ready to
Rena.
role play with you. Hold on,
Miss
Rosetta.
Rena.
Rosetta, I'm not ready for you yet. Okay, just go ahead and talk. I'm not ready for you yet. Go ahead.
All right, Miss Rena. Now,
Hold on. I
you
said I'm
told.
not role playing with you. I'm not ready for
No, go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay.
try
No,
to get me.
I
Get her,
wanted
Rosetta.
Joe. I wanted
Look,
Joe. I got
I'm
Joe.
so
I didn't
eager
tell
to get
her.
a piece of that. I'm so
I didn't
eager.
told Joe ass up.
I want a piece of that girl.
Yeah. I'm scared of Rosetta, honey.
Mm-mm.
But Nell, you've been kind of quiet lately. I want to touch on you. What are your thoughts? What's going on in your head?
I've been over here listening, laughing, but this is not a laughing matter. I'm just.
Of
But
course. Yeah, but
it's
you know, I
still,
make it funny.
it's still, and always will be for me, Lulu. So I understand where you're coming from, Rosetta. And let me explain a little bit. I think I can explain a little bit about where I'm coming from when I say that Rena failed drove from the very start of this whole entire thing. Is because, yes, I do have compassion for her. She's a mother who has lost three sons. This is her last son. I understand that. But at the end of the day, we the people want to get justice for Dro, but we need to see that you're working with his father and his Davis side family as well to get justice. It's not about just her seeking justice. She wants something to for herself This is a whole family. That young man was tied to the Jennings, he was tied to the Davis family, and it's not one person. I don't know her circumstances. I don't want to speculate on why she gave him to the Davis side family at what was going on in her life. That is not the business that I'm here to worry about. But what I am seeing from her is she is focused on herself. She's trying to save herself. She is looking out for herself. When is she going to put down worrying about herself and focus on getting justice for her son? Because at the end of the day, it's still Lulu. And Lulu is the only one that can give the right answers, the real answers, the truth answers. Whether we know that Lulu is not going to do that. As a young lady who went down there with a man she supposedly loved, giving 5 different stories and still feeding the internet something just to get people off her back. This woman is not truthful, and I cannot understand for the life of me how Rena cannot see that. Because my mother, if and God rest her soul, she's not here anymore. But my mother lost a son to a hit and drop, hit and run. And my mother fought that driver. And even though my mom and my father was not together, my mom still reached out to my father's people to let my grandmother know, tell your son, our son is in the hospital, he need to get there. On that very day, she didn't go up there. And I don't know if any of you guys caught it yesterday when Jamar said that he don't know if Rena was going up there to check to see if he fell at the gas station, and she may have thought she was going to sue the gas station. I caught that tea, and that tea right there told me this: it's always been about money for her. It's always about what she can get out of the situation. Do you really want justice for your son, or is that something you just saying to save face? But at the end of the day, I am with everybody. It's still Lulu. And until
All
we
right.
get Lulu to speak, we're going to keep doing what we do.
Got it. Okay. Sean, and any thoughts?
I feel like in the beginning, his mother said it was an accident. And then all of a sudden, when all of the different characters of Lulu started coming out, and social media started making headway about certain details, and the witnesses came out there with the Davis family, and even both of Dro's grandmothers was out there seeking justice for Dro with the Davis family. A few weeks later, after the funeral, now it's justice for Dro. But at first, it was justice for Lulu. It ain't. I'm not convinced there's enough craziness in the world, especially when you're sitting recording yourself, telling everybody, emotionally or not, that you're going to get justice for your son if it's the last thing you do until you have the last breath in your body. That sounds very sane to me, not insane. Not going through a mental break or anything like that. With all due respect, Miss Rosetta, I'm not, you know what I mean? This is just my opinion on everything that's been said, right? Um, I think she's very sane. I think she's very conscious of everything that she's doing. I believe she get up and go to work every day. Ain't nothing wrong with this woman at all. She's been in Lulu's corner on her side since it happened. And if she really wanted justice, she would put her resentment to the side and go after it. Set up a reward, whatever she needed to do. But at the beginning of it, and even at the end of it, Lulu is going to be at the beginning of that chain gang in handcuffs in leg irons, going to prison. Lulu gonna be number one. That's a
All
fact.
right. All right. Molly, I got you on. Talk to me, Molly. Are you there?
I am. How are you?
Good, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Come on now. We're not gonna be here all night, so let's get these likes up. Make it count.
My question is for like my I wonder why did Rena ever contact Jason in the first place? What was her motive in contacting him and for why? That was my question. I didn't understand that part.
Rosetta, you got to answer.
Can you repeat the question?
I was asking for why Rena contacted Jason in the first place. And what was her
I'll
reason?
say
What's her motive?
I'll say it like this. Jason is involved. She didn't have to contact him.
Right.
They were already plotting all this.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to tell Miss Sean, I have a degree in therapy. I work for family services with people with mental illness. I can judge it. That
Right.
lady got some problems. And anybody that wear clamps in her head at a town meeting
It's tacky.
is not really aware how she's showing herself to be.
Okay, baby. All
I'm
right.
not saying that she's mentally retarded. I'd say she's high active.
Okay.
She got a lot to hide, a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but she's good at it. And that's mentally the way she's presenting to the public.
All right. Is that you, Mallory? I keep telling you with that damn noise. Go ahead.
Look, look, y'all. She told the people at the cabin to be quiet. She told the people at the hotel to be quiet. And she told the people at the gas station not to talk to anybody too. Okay? This woman wanted to halt the investigation. She didn't want it investigated. She stood up in front of the funeral and showed her ass. That's a problem. Okay? I only seen her emotional one time, and I don't even know if that was real.
Can I ask you a question, Miss Rosetta?
Sure,
How do you know that she did all this?
because I heard it just like everybody else.
Oh, okay.
And I
Okay.
heard it from her mouth that she actually, um, I heard from her mouth how she talked, what she said. When she first got on here and she cussed everybody out on social media, and she sat back and started crying and praying. That is not a sane person. And
No,
that
no, no,
is
no.
not
I
a
meant
person, that is
no,
not a person.
not about her sanity. I'm talking about you said that she told this person and she told that person and she said, that's what I was referring to. How do you
Because it's
know?
been going around by all the posse involved.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I do follow this story with every little inch I can, just like Miss Tamala said. I go back and watch some of the old stuff as well. And there's stuff you always miss when you're watching a movie. You don't get it all. You got to go back and look again.
Absolutely.
And the thing about her is, I'm not saying that this is a deep default in what she's doing, is how she presents herself to the public.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little girl. She's a little girl trying to get the prize. Okay. Her mind is not totally adult yet. She was putting up her hands like she's straight from the hood, ready to beat Polo up at the town meeting. He was there. Okay. So to me, that is not somebody who um, has any kind of self-confidence in who she is. Now, as far as Jason is concerned, ma'am, I personally believe he's in it from the beginning. Okay. He didn't need her to call to come pick him up. She probably already knew that he needed to be picked up. So if everybody's telling these stories, but if you really dissect it from a psychological view, they're playing us. They're playing the game. They want us to buy into certain illogical things that don't have nothing to do with nothing and get our eyes off of Lulu.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not doing that.
still it's still Lulu.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
she not gonna get away from me. People saying she got a problem. I'm gonna tell you, if she had a psychological problem, she wouldn't be able to put this thing together like this by herself.
Right. I don't think she did it by herself either.
No.
But anybody that's moving suspect, I'm looking at all of them, including his mother, because she moving suspect. Whatever the
She
reason
is.
is, ain't my concern. But it's what she's doing, not why she's doing it for me. You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
Well, in
They
the
all
end,
need
Miss
to they
Shawn,
all
she's
need
still
to
a
be
mother.
arrested.
In the end, Miss Shawn, she's still a mother, whether she raised them or not.
That's
And
true.
she's presenting herself to the public as if she's a little girl. She's not fully mature in handling this. But
Mm.
if you give candy to a kid, they're gonna think they hit the jackpot. Give them a bunch of cookies and candy, and they happy as I don't know what. This woman got money. Okay, where there's $250,000, $500,000 in somebody's account, cars with rims on it that got gold around it, 5 and 6 of them. This is not little. This is big.
And none of
And
it
Miss
is her property. None of
and
it is her property. It's all
senior
Jordan's property, and he's a grown man.
and senior is working quietly behind the scenes, like he said, he want answers. And he's putting people in place to get those answers. He's not going to tell us everything about it.
Absolutely.
Okay. But we
Yeah.
are focusing on the wrong thing as far as
No,
in
don't
my
say
opinion.
all.
I'm just stating
Oh,
my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
My
all right.
opinion. I'm
All
not.
right, you guys. I got something to tell y'all. I got something to
Okay.
tell y'all. We are running out of time for the night. So I will catch y'all tomorrow here at the Deep New Ore. Honey, and we will continue the Tyrone and Lulu sector saga. How
All
did
right.
he die? I love you guys. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Nell. Thank you, Rosetta. Thank you, Joetta. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get the likes up, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, honey. And I love y'all for real, for real. All right. And next time I want to see more y'all hit that link. I want to hear what y'all got to say too. You know, y'all be having some tea every day. Come up here and tell it. I thank y'all in the comment section, but I want y'all to get up here and tell it too now. All right, I'm out, y'all. Bye.